Well, happy Friday to you. I don't know when I'll actually get this posted. You'll probably be watching it on a Saturday since it's been late nights and it's been like after midnight for these episodes to go live. But right now, me speaking to you right now, it's Friday. So we've got a list on the Bronco and it's continually kind of growing as we go. We realized we want to check the front diff fluid. I'm going to do that. The transfer case fluid. Aaron got a temperature sensor to hopefully make the factory temp gauge, words, to make it work. So we're going to install that. Which reminds me, I want to check the coolant. Yeah, so I think I'm going to get started on all that. I'm just going to set my phone up and probably do like a time lapse because it's not going to be that exciting, just like checking the diff fluid. I don't know, maybe it will be. I don't know how I'll shoot it, but anyway, let's get to work. Stop talking. Well, we don't have a car yet for this transmission, but we just got a 700 R4 delivered from Gear Star. Now we just have to go pick the car up. All right, time to truck this thing on back to the shop. It's not like the box says fragile or anything. Oh my God. Woo! It's in. Yay! Wild horses came through. These landed here this morning. The latches for the spare tire rack. Aaron's tossing some paint on them. And then that job will be finished. That will be awesome. Well, finished except that we need to get the actual tire mounted on our spare rim, which that shouldn't be a problem. It's not really our job. We're not going to do that. We're going to take it to a tire shop. So don't do that, but yeah. Okay, I've got my creeper and my light set up and my sleeping dog, and I'm going to check that front diff fluid. Put the glasses on. Too small of a crescent wrench. Got it. What do you bet, Aaron? Is there going to be fluid in there?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
It might be 50 years old, but it's in there.
Need a freaking cheater bar for my tiny crescent wrench activity. Okay, it's broken loose. Oh, yeah. Wow. This thing's good.
It looks like new.
It's great. And it's pretty full.
Put a plug in it.
Yep. That's wonderful. Oh, Betty. You're so great. Cool, man. Check it off the list. Maybe we should make a shirt that says check it off the list.
I hope so.
Well, we're bouncing around in the OBS. We love this truck. It is so junky, but we adore it. And every time I drive in it, I'm thinking, man, I wish the Bronco sounded like this. But we bought battery hold downs. We bought hibachi lunch. And we're en route to go back to the shop and check more stuff off the list. What?
It's nap time.
It's nap time. Right.
No, that's not true.
Right. Give us a rev, babe.
That wasn't much boost, but she builds about 22 pounds when you get into her. It sounds good.
And we want to put some Banks goodies on her too.
Yeah, I think that's gonna happen.
I think it's gonna happen too. Alrighty. While we were out, we dropped off the spare tire and the wheel at the tire shop to have them mounted. We're gonna go pick it up tomorrow. Can't believe tomorrow's Saturday. Yep. We're good. Whatever. Back at the game of checking things off of the list. I'm gonna go check the transfer case fluid. That's what I'm gonna check off now. I'm not sure what size the plug is that I'm gonna take out, so I'm gonna take my little tiny crescent wrench. It was too small for the front diff, so it may be too small for this, but I'm too lazy to go grab more tools right now. Where are you, T-Case? Oh, there you are. Okay. There's a plug. Whoa, Mac Daddy. Thanks, Aaron. Oh, just the big one. Is fluid gonna come out of here when I get this out? Please tell me no. Please tell me no. No, no fluid coming out. Okay, take the glove off. Let's see if I ever get a reading here. Ooh, I don't feel anything. Dry. I'm not sure how much of this footage I can show. Okay, this is dry. You telling me the transfer case is dry right now, y'all? I mean, it's a little dirty, but hey, Finley. Babe?
Yeah.
I don't think our transfer case has any fluid in it. Could that be?
We'll get some.
Hey, bud. What are we doing? What? I mean, we don't off-road it a ton. Some. So, This lighting's good. Okay, it's not being vain. Yeah, are you gonna bring me some fluid? That's kind of crazy. Huh. I see a plug right here, but I think that's the drain plug. That's lower than this guy. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've got a shot inside there and it looks dry. Wow. Sorry, bro. God dang. Give you a little love pat there. Let's put some fluid in it. Now to try and not spill this all over myself. Oh, there we go. Emily, you gooberhead. Totes gooberhead. Y'all. It's kind of hard to get in here with this hold. Like crossover, exhaust crossover. Yeah. I mean, I think I can get it. I'm just trying to film too, and it's kind of dumb. All right, we got 1/4 of our Kindle Limited slip gear lube. Put one more in. Wonder how much of this one I'll be able to get in before it starts spilling on me. Now I gotta track down my plug. There it is. Okay. Whoa, I think it's spilling out. Let's see. Yep, it's spilling out. Oh boy. It's full. Nicely done. Nicely done. If I could just get my threads aligned. Thank you. Okay. All right. I think that's done. Alrighty, y'all. Next up on the list is that water temp sensor. And with that installation comes a pretty dang cool announcement. Erin and I have been talking to the folks at Permatex for months and months and months. We actually talked with them for the first time at PRI in Indy, and they wanted to work together. They said, hey guys, we love your YouTube channel. We love what y'all do. We love that you're real folks out there DIYing, and we want to work with you. So we finally got something put together to partner up. And so this is like an announcement of that partnership. So huge shout out to Permatex. As y'all know, we've used thread locker and silicones and all of their products for years and years, much like a lot of you have. So it's a huge honor to work with a company like that we already are a big fan of their products. So what we have for this temperature sensor is this compound that is the sensor safe stuff. So this will not only seal it off, but it also has the thread locking capability. So it will seal it and make sure that it stays put for us. So super stoked on the Permatex thing, like really excited to work with them and using products that are correct for the application makes a big difference too. So I love it. Let's freaking do it. Let's pull this plug out. Erin already got these tools ready for me, and nice. And here's our sensor. And this is a factory sensor, and it's really awesome because we have the wiring already here. So we'll just be able to plug it in and hopefully it will operate for us. Wouldn't that be nice? I have my phone on the hood. I've got that magnetic phone case, so I'm just kind of trying to utilize that, but I can't get the best angles there. Oh, that's decent. Come down here, then you can see me while I work. Awkward. Okay. I'm just gonna give you this angle again, and I'm just gonna be out of it. Okay, I'm gonna put some of our compound on here. Spread it on my threads. Being careful not to get it on the sensor portion. And in she goes. I'm doing something sort of silly. Not silly, but put some of that nice Tech Flex from Wirecare wire loom stuff on this wire that came across the engine, and I'm going to take it all along to the temperature sensor, and I'm going to put some heat shrink on there because it's right on top of the engine, front and center, and I wanted it to look pretty and nice and together and finished and pretty. So I'm going to do that. Okie dokie, that looks pretty nice. Now that we have the temperature sensor in, I'm checking that off the list. I'm going to top her off. She's not super low on coolant. I see it down in there, but I just want to have that done so that when we're sitting in the traffic on Power Tour, there is actually a fair amount of sitting in traffic on Power Tour because all the cars coming into the venue, you sit and you idle for long periods of time going through all the little towns. So if you're going on Power Tour, be sure you have a solid cooling system. I'm not going to make any claims on Betty's cooling system. I'm just going to say it's going to have the best coolant out there chugging through this motor. Peak. Hashtag Peak Squad.
Don't drink it, bud.
Finley?
Because she's about to spill it.
Oh.
I can see it in her eyes.
I should get a dang old. Nope. Got one right here. Ha. Probably still going to spill it. Oh, Erin, you know me too well. Let me come over here. Ah, yeah. Probably gonna spill it whenever it fills up because I can't see the fill level. Alright, calling that good. Sweet. Erin's gonna see if it cranks up. I got the battery all connected and everything, so let's give it a shot. Sounds like it's gonna.
I didn't break it.
No, she's a runner.
Except we have a dangler. Oh no, babe, one of your belts came off.
Let's go tap the key. This is dumb. Don't do this at home, guys. Go ahead. Got it. She's back on. Everything's fine.
Well, you crazy.
That's not the right way to put a belt on, but
That's crazy.
do what you gotta do.
Finley says that he's glad you didn't lose your hands because he really likes to be scratched.
All the fingers are still there.
Yeah.
I have to go check my pork loin.
Your pork loin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because even though we're shooting the video, we still gotta eat.
That's right. Maybe I'll tinker with the latch.
Okay.
Little dog.
All right, I'm going to pop these screws out of this handle and hopefully I can access the inside of the tailgate and find the backing plate for this latch. I'll check back in a sec. Oh my gosh. The top one acted like it was just gonna come out easily, and then this guy, dang, rusted in there. I done found myself in a pickle, y'all. I thought these here screws were gonna come out fairly easily. Not so much. Aaron just came out to check on me. I got one screw out, but the others are literally just spinning in there. I assume that there was a nut welded to the back and it came out, the screw came out of this one, but the others, the nut has broken loose, like the weld or whatever. And they are like rusted in there. Yeah, I don't know what to do. And then Aaron came out and I just showed him and he's like, oh, hell, woman.
Yeah, my initial thought was take a drill bit, drill it out, but because these are spinning, they're going to spin with the drill bit. So, and that's our only access to
Yeah.
get this latch on.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to do.
We've checked a few things off the list today. This was going to probably be the last thing we did today. It really needed to be done because we're going to pick the spare tire up tomorrow and ideally would have just tossed it on there. Of course, things never work out quite like you think they're gonna. So how would you guys fix this? Toss us some solutions down in the comment section. I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and cut this episode and then we'll mess with this first thing in the morning. Tomorrow's Saturday. Technically the tour starts on Monday, but we had not planned to make the first stop. We probably still could if we decided we wanted to, figure out lodging stuff and make it happen. But, you know, who knows?
We'll see.
It's crazy. Yeah, so that's a real big pain. But really, we haven't hit any roadblocks. We haven't hit any, like,
No, I mean,
goofy problems.
To be fair, this has been a pretty easy project.
Yeah.
In the past, we built entire cars in like 2 months. This has not been a real big deal, but that is pretty frustrating.
That's a pickle.
I don't know how to get it out. I mean, I can cut a window in the back side of it, but
Yeah.
I really hate to mess up
I really don't want to
the
do
factory Bronco sheet metal.
that. No.
I know I could weld it back together and make it look nice, but I don't know. I think she's right. There was some kind of nut welded in there, and it's spinning now. And that's even worse than it being locked up.
Yeah.
If it was locked up, I just drill through it, retap it, and go back
And
together
then,
with
even
it.
if we were to drill through it, how would we reinstall it? Like,
Well, I would probably.
because you can't access the back to put a nut on it.
Well, what I would do is I would go in the back and then tack weld, pull this out,
Have
then-
that little bitty access hole.
then I think I could work my arms around there, tack weld it. It wouldn't be great, but it would be.
Probably what they did at the factory, and that's why they broke loose.
Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay. All right.
We'll
Well-
figure it out.
You know, the adventures continue. Overall, the Bronco's good to go. I mean, if we have to, we'll just toss the spare tire in the freaking back seat. So, anyway, love y'all. thanks for everything. We love having y'all here. I guess I'm gonna consider this an outro. It's a good day. Little hiccup at the end. We'll restart in the morning. Betty Boop is sweet, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.